One of the wonderful Christian hymns is the hymn, How Firm a Foundation. And one of the most significant elements of any building, or your home, or the office you would work in, or the building that you might visit, is something you can't see, which is the foundation. And you can have the most beautiful facade, the most glorious exterior, you can have all the bells and whistles, the latest technology, but if the foundation is compromised, you'll have nothing but trouble. And there's been great examples of not thinking things through. For instance, in Chicago, there was the State of Illinois building, which was a masterpiece by the architect Helmut Jahn. But unfortunately, the design from an engineering point was deeply flawed. The building leaked like a sieve. You couldn't air condition it. Constant problems, to the point where the state of Illinois decided to basically leave. They sold the building to Google, and Google has had to basically rebuild the whole thing because of all of the construction flaws. One of the greatest examples of not thinking things through is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which was built in the 12th century. They started building this building, and after they went up a couple of floors, they noticed the building was beginning to tilt because the sand foundation was too weak to sustain the weight of the building. Well, there were a series of unrelenting wars in that part of Italy that kept pausing the construction, which ended up being a blessing in disguise because these long periods between construction allowed the building to settle enough so that they could continue to build on it. Now, the building itself is a glorious Romanesque tower with glorious porticos, but it defies gravity because it constantly looks like it's about to fall over. He was like the foolish one who built his house on sand. The scriptures today invite us to be committed to building a strong foundation of faith. And how do we do that? We do that through prayer. We do that through coming to the Eucharist. We do that through living out our faith, like acts of kindness and generosity. We can never take for granted the impact especially parents have on the formation of their children. You can have the greatest schools and the greatest programs and the greatest this and the greatest that. But if children aren't raised in an environment where they are formed by parents of faith, they will face significant challenges as they grow into adulthood. That's why in a parish, with our school or religious education program or youth ministry, these things are extremely important to helping young people begin to lay a foundation of strong faith. And today, we are aware, as the Lord says, that we never stop building the foundation. It's a lifelong project. You don't just build the foundation and be finished with it. Life keeps challenging us. Things keep happening. New challenges emerge that test us, that question us. And so the stronger this foundation is, the stronger we'll be able to face whatever turbulence comes our way, whatever difficulties we must face, whatever choices we need to make can be embraced in a different way when that foundation is strong and life-giving.
Thank you for joining us today. Our digital ministry provides a valuable service to parishioners and visitors alike. Daily and Sunday Mass, funerals, weddings, and fireside chats, among other things, can be seen locally, throughout the country, and even the world, in real time or at one's convenience. If you would like to support this effort, please go to olphglenview.org. Click on the gold Donate button and then the Sunday Giving icon to make a contribution on our secure online giving portal. We sincerely appreciate your past and ongoing support. Thank you for helping us continue this ministry. God bless.